Well, here we are, another exciting edition of Shift Work presented by our friends here at Russell Steaks, Chops, and More. And Dr. Ken Munroe Chiropractic is joining us. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Can I call you Ken?
Yeah, I love Ken.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was born Ken, I'm going to die Ken.
So there's a lot to talk about with you. And first I want to talk about swimming. I understand you're a really good swimmer.
I did some swimming on my day, yeah.
Hawaii?
I was an alternate in '76. That's actually when I screwed up my neck and my arm went dead, and a chiropractor brought it back to life. I got adjusted 3 days in a row, 7 adjustments a day. I got 21 adjustments, and in 3 days I had my arm fully back.
No kidding.
Yeah, and then I swam. We tested all of the equipment and everything. So we did a mock Olympic just before the Olympics to make sure everything was kosher. And I got a silver and a bronze medal. It's hanging in my office from Montreal.
That's amazing.
And on deck, a guy came up to me and said, you know what, I need a butterflyer, and I just got a head coaching job. And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. University of Alaska or something. No, University of Hawaii. And I said, well, give me your card and I'll think about it. I turned around, took 2 steps, and I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah, I'll go.
Hawaii, of course.
Yeah, so 17 to 21, there I was. I was the fastest butterflyer in the state of Hawaii.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So the chiropractic world has changed so much. You mentioned my wife recently graduated. I've heard a lot of things, but certainly in your office, you've seen a lot of changes. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, the acceptance. It was almost like when I started 32 years ago, you had to whisper that you were going to your chiropractor. And now I have 100, 200 medical doctors as patients.
Wow.
So the stigma is gone. It's not like they thought we were putting chicken bones in a bag and waving them over our patients.
Voodoo or something.
Yeah. No, it's just to bone off the nerve and allow the body to heal itself. That's what chiropractic is. And we have a magical place. My practice is magic. It's we cure the incurables. You can feel it as soon as you walk in the door. There's an aura over my building.
So what are people coming in for? Pains, injuries?
Yeah, pains, injuries, sciatica's a big one, low back, migraine patients. We get referrals from Dent, actually. If none of their meds and pills and potions don't work, we get referrals from them too.
Incredible.
I get referrals from surgeons for my decompression machine. There's 2 ways to decompress a disc. You can cut it open and pull the disc out surgically, or you can go on a non-surgical spinal decompression machine. I got the most state-of-the-art machine on the planet Earth. And the original developer created the DRX 9000, but that was 25-year-old technology. Mine is currently 3-year-old technology. So it's really specific and it's really good. It's very effective. And I've got 6 or 7 different case studies, pre and post MRI. Herniated disc is gone.
And you're the guy doing that. So how do you find time to do anything? I mean, what kind of hobbies do you have outside of swimming and coaching? And
I like to jet ski. So that's what I do, but my knee is getting really bad. So now my knees swell up after I do it. I go out when there's 10-foot swells, and I try to mimic surfing on my jet ski. So it's a mechanized surfboard.
that is incredible.
Yeah, I surfed every day for 4 years of
You ever
life.
tried snowmobiling at all? Because that's similar, but it's on.
Yeah, I don't like the cold. I'm Canadian and I don't like the cold.
Well, how'd you pick Buffalo?
I don't know. Because I didn't finish grade 13. In Canada, you had 5 years of high school. So I got my swimming scholarship to Hawaii when I was halfway through grade 13. So when I came back and wrote my Canadian boards and I killed them, they wouldn't let me take Ontario because I didn't finish grade 13. So they went 2 bachelors and a doctorate, and they wanted me to go back to sit in high school. Well, I married an American girl from Kenmore, and I said, well, the hell with that. My uncle's Freddie Stanfield. He retired as a Buffalo Sabre, won the Cup twice with the Bruins in 1772, and Uncle Fred said, no, right here. And then he just started bringing me all beat up Sabres.
So,
you got to come to my office. You got to bring your wife to my office. You got to see this place.
It sounds incredible.
You'll walk in and you'll go, whoa. Yeah, I have the most amazing staff, amazing equipment. There's 5 of us. We're open 7 days a week, and we just do miracles all day, all night. Yeah, 32 years I've been a chiropractor in Buffalo, May 13th of 1987, and we're closing in on, I'm at 44,800 patients so far.
Do you remember your first one?
Yeah, I remember my first 10, and 4 died, and the other 6 still come in.
That's incredible.
Yeah. When I came to town, Uncle Fred brought me some of the Sabres, and I just advertised and said, I want to be your chiropractor so bad. I'm going to give you your first consultation, examination, and your first 2 adjustments for nothing. And I went from 0 to 400 patients a week in 1 year. And I worked 365 days for 3.5 years before I took a day off. Never missed a day of work, 32 years. Never been sick.
Knock on wood, right?
I get adjusted. My immunity system's nice and strong.
That's true. I learned that.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yeah, sure. Your T cell count rises 30% after you get an adjustment.
Do you, now this might sound a little, I don't know what the word is, I guess.
I've heard it all. Go ahead.
As being a Canadian, do you love Tim Hortons coffee?
Yeah, of course I do. I do. Uncle Fred knew Tim Horton really well. Yeah, and the car, the Ferrari that he crashed, that was part of his contract. He wasn't going to sign with the Buffalo Sabres unless they included that Ferrari.
Oh, man.
So he got that Ferrari, and that was his undoing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So when you go to Canada, what types of things do you do up there?
I tend to garden. I got a great big garden because I grew up on a farm.
Oh, no kidding.
In Vineland, yeah.
Really? So grapes and...
Yeah, I was throwing hay bales at 8 years old, like to the top. Take your knee and I could jack it right up to the top.
Was that something your dad was, a farmer?
My dad was a crane operator at the Ontario paper mill. But I had 3 older sisters that wanted horses. So we moved from St. Catharines when I was 4, and he built a farm. But it was almost like Ed Asner in Green Acres, driving the tractor with the tie. Yeah, might have had no idea what he was doing.
Man, I've always wanted a farm.
Yeah, you really.
The acreage, the throwing the hay,
Yeah.
driving the tractor, it's like my kind of thing.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good living.
So what type of things do you grow in your garden? What's your favorite?
Well, last year I grew 100 zucchinis. It's a community garden, and I have 2-acre field that looks like a fairway. All the kids come, they play in my field. It's just beautiful, just to see everybody just tearing up my field.
Excellent.
Yeah, and then I just give away all my vegetables.
I mean, I really don't understand how you do it all. There's only 24 hours in our day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible what you do.
And I don't miss a hockey game.
It's been a pleasure talking to you, man.
All right,
let's go to happy hour sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to come by my office with your wife.
Absolutely.
And feel the magic.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, man, you
Dr.
do that.
Ken, thank you so much.
All right, brother.
Good to see you.
Okay, man.
Dr. Ken Munroe, Munroe Chiropractic, and another great, exciting edition of Shift Work right here at Russell Steaks, Chops, and More.